A Lexington gardening organization is getting ready to kick off fundraising with a garden party. Executive Director Christine Smith joins us to talk about Seedleaf. For those of us who don't know what that is, can you explain what your mission is?
Yeah, so Seedleaf is a 15-year-old organization dedicated to food security in North Lexington. So we have 11 growing spaces that are these community garden sites. They're free you-pick gardens for anyone to come and harvest fresh vegetables or fruit from, and it's maintained by Seedleaf staff and volunteers. And in addition to these gardens, we have 2 urban farm spaces. So a small 2-acre farm in town and a new 30-acre farm that is in District 12 of our city.
Very impressive. Now you've got a big event coming up. Tell us about it.
So we are trying to fundraise for this new farm. It's 30 acres and it will need lots of infrastructure and tools. And so this garden party on Saturday, starting at 5:30, running until 11, is the kickoff to our fundraising efforts. And our hope is to raise over $100,000 this year to put greenhouses, high tunnels, some electric fencing and other equipment that we'll need to really support growers in Lexington, but also have the public utilize this site.
Very impressive. Now, you're providing fresh vegetables to people in the community. How do people go about getting those?
Yeah, so folks can come to these garden spaces. They're open 24/7, all except for one that they can harvest from if they're a community garden site. For other avenues of getting fresh food, we sponsor or support market gardeners who grow at our farm sites, and they sell those items to benefit their own personal business in many places throughout the community. So the Woodhill International Market, the Lexington Farmers Market, and in individual CSAs that they do, they get that food out. And then we also distribute food for free to community partners. So Food Chain, the Share Center, are just some of the organizations that we deliver free produce to.
Now, how did you get involved with this, and how do others get involved?
Yeah, so I started off as a volunteer. So I started volunteering for Seedleaf when I first moved to Lexington, and I joined the organization officially as an employee in 2017. And I would say the easiest way to get involved is just that, becoming a volunteer and coming and working alongside us. Seedleaf is about building community and sharing this beautiful and meaningful work side by side. So if you want to find out more, you can go to our website, seedleaf.org. It's also the same spot where you can buy a ticket. If you go to seedleaf.org/donations, you can get a ticket for tonight's event, or Saturday's event, sorry.
Perfect. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.